but that's why we need to get ahead of it now. The time is now. It's still early. You are not late.
Right.
You're first one to the party. So yes, blockchain has been around for years, but it's just now becoming things in the mainstream. You are still early. There's still time.
Blockchain's not the solution they think it is. It's great. I do film and TV licensing. Number one problem I have, I go and say, I look up on BMI and ASCAP and they say, BMG owns this. I get a clear grade, I call BMG, go, we haven't owned that for 5 years. We sold that to Sony. So all the ASCAP and BMI data is bullshit. So you want to know what's great about blockchain? It is a chain of title. It says, this is just like your car. Yep. He owned it, that she owned it, that he owned it. Right. It is a complete solution for music rights. Right? Yeah, right. But you got to have it where it's infallible. And also, it becomes a time machine. If I find a royalty from 10 years ago and I owe it to you, you know, you got the thing now, but she owned it back then, I'm going to pay you. So it is, these things are solutions, but they're not the snake oil and everything. NFTs are not the snake oil. You know, I have a company called Wise. If you look them up, wise.com. I have 79, countries around the world I got to pay.
That's you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, these guys do incredible things, but one of these things they have that I like is if I go to pay somebody, they go, you know what? Tell you what, give me 40% in euros, 40% in dollars, and I want 20% in either Ethereum or Bitcoin. Bitcoin, by the way, just hit $106,000 for one. So you can't, it's like AI, you can't pretend it's not going to do shit. The major labels are right now about to sell us down the river. They're making a deal with the two major companies. Once they do, we got to fight the monster they make.
Let me tell you why you're early is because they're still working on regulation and laws for this and education. There still has to be a lot of education. Raise your hand. How many people knew about blockchain before we started talking about it today?
Y'all didn't raise your hand before.
You guys have heard of it, but okay, beginners raise your hand that just found out about it today or whatever.
No shame, raise it high.
Didn't know much about it. Intermediate, experts in here? Okay.
I love the experts.
But here's the thing, as you can see around the room, there's still people trying to learn. So no, we're nowhere near that. And that's exactly why I'm telling you, you are ahead. There still has to be lots of education behind what blockchain is.
Well, they already messed it up too. They messed up its brand.
Right. It has not looked well. That's why I said I know people are afraid of the word NFT.
Yeah.
But it's still around.
I love it.
Remember QR codes. QR codes, they were the savior. Then they disappeared. Now they're back.
Right, correct.
So I agree with you.
So I do think it will come back in a different form, or we'll be using it for everyday use.
Yeah. Did you have one of what she was saying?
I think it comes down to the value proposition of what we're really looking for.
That's true.
And so I got into music. I got into blockchain through Music Tech in 2017. The problem is that we assert the value of music so high. Everybody's getting in it to make money. When the reality is like music and sound lives rent free, right? And the problem is that in the U.S., most artists, and I can correct me if I'm wrong, but back when I was literally in it all the time, 12% of all music sales came from the U.S. So like artists didn't make any money, right? So we're trying to get rich to get overseas. And that's two different situations, because creation of music and production versus performance, it's two totally different industries when you understand the music business, right? We got record labels that help you produce, connect you with the distro, and then you got the touring companies, you got the staging companies. I have a entertainment label company. It's totally different. And the reason why people aren't adopting blockchain on the music is because everybody wants to get rich. And there's this gap where that music is about to be disrupted. So the value that everybody's getting, the rappers are getting, that's about to go away. And everybody's still looking at it like, well, I'm trying to get rich, so my value is higher, and that's not the reality, because like he's saying, we've got about a 5-year window for everybody in this room that's intermediate to understand this technology before all you have is what they give you, right? It doesn't matter who you are and what industry you're in, so we have to reassess the value of what we're looking at when we talk music and distribution. If you want to get rich, you probably got a 5-year window to play. But if you want to really move the music industry and the delivery of music and content creation, then you need to start learning blockchain because that's really where it's going because you have AI now that can create song. So you're competing with artificial intelligence to not just create the song, but to distribute the song. And if you haven't heard an AI created song, yo, you don't know the difference.
No, that's good. I honestly feel like when we think about being an early adopter, right? Like, how many of us were hesitant to join TikTok? It was just the internet for kids, right? But then it was like, oh wow, that algorithm can really change people's lives. TikTok mama. She literally, 7 million? She said, what did she say? She started in March, and I think she hit her first million that same year. For someone who's been creating content for like literally since 2007, that's a dream for me. I'm still going, you know? But I wanted to hear your thoughts on what I said earlier.
I heard complaints about, blockchain and NFTs and, the Rolling Stones. You don't see them with NFTs or anything like that, but they have a fan base, so you have to build that brand first and build that fan base. People say, they don't buy the 99-cent songs. Some people did buy those songs. So if 15 people bought them, if 10 people bought them, cater to those 10 or 15 people and give back to them. So cater to the people that support you, and you'll grow from there. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. $100 million Donald Trump NFT.
Wait, fill us in. I'm a little slow here.
The President of the United States issued his own crypto and has made $100 million.
Is he talking about it publicly?
You think?
Okay. I was just making sure. I don't know if it's holding that information for himself.
No. You saying that there's no money in NFTs depends on who you are.
And, okay, let's, because we got about
Yeah, sorry.
5 minutes, I don't want to interrupt too much. But like, the little voice in the back of my head is still saying like, how does that help the people that's sitting here now? I think that's where we keep getting lost. It's like, anybody ever went to a gym and the personal trainer is giving you all the ins and outs of the human body? And it's just, man, I just need to stay pound for this vacation. Simplify it for me. I think sometimes, and this is Derek, the views that are expressed, the views of Derek McKinney, and not those allowed views of So, what I'm saying now to you experts on the panel is, tell me how do I implement this today? Don't tell me how to implement it 5 years from now, because my lights were due.
Yes.
That's the whole point. We are still in the music industry, regardless of how techie is going and AI is going. Guess what? Nobody is opening up their phone to hear blockchain. Like, I understand what everybody's saying, but what I'm in an Instagram group with 200 record executives. Kevin Lyles, Jermaine Dupri, Steve Stout, some of the biggest of the biggest, and they talk about it every single day. Just like the majors are building platforms that's going to change the game, there are other platforms being built to exclude the majors. That's going to make it back strictly about the love of the music and artistry. You still have to have the business in order. You still have to do things the right way. But my thing is,
The easiest way to get started, right?
not necessarily the easiest way to get started. Why? Why should we make that shift? I understand technology is great for some, and it's going to, we can't avoid it. But how does an independent artist shift their marketing strategy to tap into a universe that it's not happening for you? And can you sustain that path for years until you make it?
We're a streaming platform, but I did advocate for NFTs because I think that is a revenue that artists take advantage of. But the current model today, and I see multiple artists in here. The current model is go through a distribution company and send my music out everywhere, all over the world. There's over 100 music streaming platforms, on planet Earth. But that model is for an artist with a global profile. Maybe you need to focus. Maybe you're a city star, or maybe you're a regional star, maybe you're a national star. Focus on the fans that support you. I call it corral the cattle. Get the emails, get the phone numbers from the people that support you and sell directly to those people. Amen. Send your music directly to them. In their phone, text them your musical link. Text them your new merch. It might be 20 people, it might be 50, it might be 5, but cater to the audience that supports you. Your financial core audit.
I think Nate was getting ready to do that same thing.
It's wheels turning.
Good
I
count,
think
yeah.
it's more like immediate strategy. Like it's build it in. Like why not? It's like not make it like the focus or the front of everything, but build it in on the back end. In the case of those bigger rugged companies, will apply it somewhere. So be ready and be prepared for it when it does come up. So that would be my argument. And then I guess the only kind of parallels I can draw to that is they're doing the same thing on the sports side. So the ticketing space and being able to manage, we'll see all those transactions and purchases and seat history and all that stuff. I'm getting away from like the Ticketmaster service charges and fees. Teams will start to own that, so then that $2 or $3 for every ticket that goes back to Ticketmaster, that'll go back to them in park instead of going to the ticketing company.
Yep.
They can manage it that way.
I see Verizon was rolling that out. I think we were in LA for one of their 5G business activations, and your ticket was your face. And you would just look into it, and then everywhere you went throughout the stadium was tracked. Your seat, every purchase,
Yep.
you didn't have to use your card or anything. Your stuff was like, it's already in the system. And you would just walk through the door, grab whatever snacks you wanted, and when you walked out,
Yep.
it automatically charged you. And it was like, you didn't talk to nobody, you didn't touch nothing, you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, again, like I said, I know certain aspects are here, but I love what you said about building it on the back end and not making it the focal point. I think where my brain goes crazy as a CEO of a record company, stop telling me this is the focal point. Stop telling me to stop what you're doing and do this, because that's not possible. And damn, I apologize, y'all. I didn't mean to keep talking like this. But you know what the hard part for what you're saying is, Shirley, about selling direct to your consumer? When I go to talk to Pepsi, or I talk to a touring agent, or I talk to a talent agent, and then they want to go look up the numbers to determine what they can give me, and I'm like, oh no, I sold direct to consumer. They don't believe that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a devil's dance where we have to play ball in certain arenas to get other things. So if I don't deliver on Spotify, Tidal, and Apple Music, and I just say, hey, they went to my website and downloaded 1,000 copies. Sounds good, but we can't validate that. But the brand deals and those ancillary dollars that come from that, and that's what touring agencies are looking at, that's what the marketing agencies are looking at. That's what they use those numbers and analytics to determine if they want to give us a check or not.
True.
Let me make the point too, because you just said that they're not able to determine that, and that's what blockchain is for. It has a clear ledger for you to say, these are literally the people who bought this and paid for this.
And
you're
it takes
able to
less
show
time,
them.
right? It takes less time too, right?
What'd you say?
It takes less time too, right? Not
Yeah.
many people are getting paid, it's not gonna stop. My friend over there taught me that.
Right, so you'll be able to prove that point to those people. And I think we're thinking that we're going to ask people to buy NFTs and they're going to stream it and listen. Just like I just saw you say there, am I going to hold the phone up to my ear and listen to an NFT? No, you're not supposed to replace Web 2 with Web 3. It's an enhancer. So you use it again as merch. We talked about this earlier. You use it as merch. You use it to throw loud music, exclusive get-togethers every month with the
I'll
membership.
take that idea and do the shit.
You're supposed to use it in those ways, and that's why I think fandom is future, and really tapping into your art, your fans are future. I believe that independent is future, and I believe that all independent artists will be millionaires and things like that. To this point, everybody's trying to make money off of it. So there are many people who can actually really cultivate their communities to be in digital collectible situation where they're constantly feeding their communities. But because they want the high dollars, of course I'm going to go to the record labels that gives me the money to do that, versus try to build within. We don't see too many independent artists anyway, as is, to you guys'
It's
point.
what he said, it's gotta be worth it.
Right.
The
it
first
has to be
thing,
worth
you
it.
gotta give them something where they go, hell of a deal.
Correct. So having that membership where you're constantly feeding that community, that's why community will be future as well.
Big time.
Continuing to build your 100 into 500 into 1,000, that's where the value is, not 1 million followers on Instagram that won't engage with
Yeah.
Yeah.
your content.
So 2% of Spotify's users are super fans. They account for 18% of their money.
Correct.
Get the right fans.
Right. Get the right fans. That's why branding and marketing is important.
I was gonna say, I was gonna piggyback, it sure is, because
Right.
honestly, like, whether you do it the NFT route or the regular SMS or top of funnel route, the first thing that I focus on for artists is building that artist pack. That artist pack is
Right.
gonna be an unreleased song, a bonus song. It's gonna be also like an invitation, it's gonna be a private live stream. But take this information here today, again, I agree, don't replace it, it's just maybe you have a year or two to learn it. You're probably not gonna make money like in anything we start in the first couple months to a year, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it's one of those things where it doesn't hurt to do it or you're gonna miss the wave, because what they're saying is in 5 years, this could be what did we use before? I think what did we use? Like stones for money? I got dollar bills, y'all, so yeah, but before she was dollar bills, so Kevin?
Hey, real quick, I don't want to probably get a dumb question, but like, is there a way to find out who the individual person is who's streaming on music?
We have
The
that.
reason I'm asking that is you were saying how we gotta be connected to the email, the phone number, but like, is there a way to be like, okay, Tim, listen to this in, Colorado? Is there a way
20
to-
times.
I'm glad you said that. Thank you for that. But on our platform, and Twala, she was here earlier, she's an artist, you know, she can attest to this. When you look at your artist dashboard, you not only see what cities are streaming you, you see the actual people, their username with their email right next to it, and how much money they made you by streaming you, and how many times they streamed you. Why do we do that? So you can directly give back to those artists. Hey, Tim streamed me 1,000 times, you know, last month. I gotta send him a shirt. I have to send him VIP tickets. So that is on our platform right now. So, and so I'm not just talking, I built that.
Talk your ears.
No, but that data, that's important. I'm so glad. I wasn't even gonna say that, but I'm glad, you know, he asked about that. So, but yeah, that we build our platform for artists to use to give back to fans and, you know, make that connection. So that's why we're making connection with brands, giving them playlists. On this bag right here, you know, we don't have enough for everybody, but we do have a few. But if you scan this QR code, this goes to a live playlist, Make Music Day playlist. Derek will make money if you stream.
Stream, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay you next year to put some people on there, maybe.
Right. So we built our platform. It's all free, you know, but we built our platform for artists to connect to fans and for people to really make money. Like I said, we don't have millions of users yet. We're right around 20,000, but we are growing, and I'm here to talk to y'all. You know, and most of y'all know me, but hey, if you don't know me, get to know me.
So can we open up right now? Well, y'all kind of been doing Q&A throughout.
You packed the room out. Hi, baby.
We gotta get ready for the next panel. So, I'm good over here? Okay, so let's start with the lovely Samantha and kind of give sort of a recap and let people know where to follow you and how to connect with you and everything they can get. That's all things Samantha.
When you say recap of
Just what you feel and thought and heard today.
like your speaking points.
Your microphone.
Oh, yes. Ownership is important. Definitely don't neglect that. Know your data. That's literally your superpower in the industry. And also be tapped into new technologies, educating ourselves. So that's literally showing up in rooms like this, connecting more with people in this room. That'll also be super powerful because our data matters. They're looking at it. We know we're culture. We literally dictate that. So just remember that too. And then as far as me, my name is Samantha Doriska. My government name is on LinkedIn. My Instagram would be Sammydor Media, so SAMMIEDOR. And yeah, and my email is samantha.doriska@blavity.com. For my work email, I work with Afrotech. Personal is sammydormedia@gmail.com. I like to be accessible. I think that's really important for journalists. So if people ever have questions, or even if you need help pitching, I'm always like available to like give tips and advice for kind of how to leverage yourself to be more presentable to media. I'm always happy to do that as well.
You're a dope photographer, right?
Oh yeah, I usually don't talk about that. I do photography. Yeah, I do photography as well.
So she can take her picture and write your story.
All right, all right.
2 for 1.
I like the way you said that.
I think my key points would be ownership is future, independence is future. take heed to this new tech because it's not going away. It's time to, dive in and really understand what's going on so you can be ahead. Ways you can find me, I'm Sly Rock, Sly the Clever on everything, slytheclever.com. The Clever Group is my agency, and we help artists even understand blockchain and things like that. My biggest thing, again, is bridging the gap between everyday people and Web3. I am also a professor. I teach music marketing along with Web3, an advanced version of that, and AI. And I also at ACC. I also just started my own blog, my personal brand, rebuilding that. And it's on slytheclever.com. It's called Becoming Clever. So you get to see my ups and downs and my journeys of learning blockchain with you all. I don't know everything. I know enough. I'm not gonna say I don't know anything, but I'm learning just like you all are. I've been going to panels. I've been in spaces on Twitter. I've been in the Clubhouse. And just been taking heed to certain things. So watch me fail out loud. We can fail together, but follow me on there. I drop a regular newsletter there.
Nate Thompson, the company's HTX Sports Tech. Takeaways is kind of to your last question, just being prepared for what's coming, whatever that looks like. So in the sports music and entertainment side, Houston is hosting some very big events in the next year. The World Cup being one of those, World Baseball Classic being another. And then locally, there's going to be Final Four, Sweet 16, all that stuff in San Antonio, Austin, and Major League Soccer All-Star Game is going to be in Austin this year. So finding ways to integrate within that sports and entertainment space on the professional level and on the collegiate level, where there's about to be much that's going to change in the next month.
And again, Keith Sherman, CEO of Pride of Streaming, home of the 2 Cent Stream. But Derek, thank you, man, for putting this event together. Everybody get a hand clap for Derek, and the new word I learned from you, activations, activating places like this. Thank you for doing that. And like you said, stream this playlist. He want to see the numbers. Derek is kind of skeptic on if we can show him numbers. Let's show him some numbers today.
Scan that. Hi everyone. My name is Jody Cadwards. I'm going to give you a quick music release strategy or just activation plan. Instead of just telling you about who I am, I'm going to show you really in terms of strategy, right? Come up with your personal brand story. Get with Sam, right? She might be able to help you fine tune the pitch. I'm assuming you have services, consulting times. If not, let them know. I don't know what's next, girl. I don't know what's next. After you come up with that story, you're gonna come up with some type of theme for your marketing plan. Maybe that looks like your marketing plan can have a digital asset, like an NFT. Get with Sly here, right? Now, right here, I think this person is an incredible resource. It doesn't mean that you have to be in sports or anything like that, but it sounds like he has some really great ideas. I like the idea of the QR code on the scarf, right? Bring what you want to do to Nate right here. And of course, when you are ready to generate streams or even just referral, this is gonna be the best place to do it. Let's make sure that you're not only utilizing your music to get money, but then you're doing it in a way that you can track it, right, with that. And so all of these guys right here is an expert. And of course, I put it all together and can pretty much make a strategy out of anything on the spot, just like that. Thank you guys so much.
Can we get a picture with you amazing people? We have some gifts for y'all as well. Is B still in the room? Jake, bring him out, right?
Video. Sweet, thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on, Samantha. I want to get one more. I want to take one with your cool people.
You gotta be the friend.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate your page on Instagram.
Okay.
I watch it a lot, so thank you for, the words of wisdom. So.
And remember, follow these people on social media, share their post to your story and add your music to it.
Thank you so much for that. Very beautiful.
first, I already know about the OG1C.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Y'all grew out.
Just want to shake your hand, man. Thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
What was your name?
My name's Gilbert Soul.
Okay.
Yeah. What's yours?
Nate.
Nate.
Thompson.
I'm gonna. I'm sure that all the information is gonna be on this page for everybody's Instagram.
Yep.
I'm sure it's gonna be on there. Yours.
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. Because I don't want to stop recording. But thank you, Nate.
25-minute video.
I have a Instagram page. It's called For Me to You for Us, and I'm gonna put it on there.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
You ain't gonna edit nothing.
I document.
Okay. So it'll be a long video.
Hey, if you want to stay and watch, you can. Sam, what's your name?
I'm Jay Lyon, owner of GF Productions.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm gonna follow you on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
jfproductions.services.
Got it. Thank you. What's your Instagram account?
Official.back with 2 C's.
What is it?
Official.back with 2 C's.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Sam. Nice to meet you. I just wanted to tell you thank you for the information that you provided.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add the video on Instagram. What's your Instagram one more time?
Sammydor Media. SAMMIEDORMEDIA.
Thank you so much.
I can add you right now.
I'm sorry?
I can add you.
Oh, okay.
I got you. That's easy.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Epstein, man. Outbox Productions, coming out here from Las Vegas.
I'm gonna follow you, okay? What's your Instagram?
Outbox.productions.
Outbox.productions. Thank you, brother. I love your smile, by the way.
Four of them in the industry. Like, one of them could be freelancing. Oh my God.
Hello. Are you an artist?
I am an artist.
What's your Instagram?
It's at Symphony Green.
Nice to meet you. What about yourself? Are you an artist?
I'm also an artist. Instagram at GABI.BASQUEZ. My name is Gabriella.
Nice to meet you. What about yourself, bro?
Hey, I'm a producer, musician, engineer, studio owner, RWK Productions. You can find that at ROBI_WAN_KANOBI. As soon as you see these 3 gold letters, you know it's me.
Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, but yeah. And they was like, hey, they was trying to build exactly what you're doing and create like a whole sort of platform.
Can I have one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all decided y'all would like to put in an order. Y'all use the code CC100. That's my code. You can get a discount. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey. You brought up a really good question earlier, bro. What's your name?
Hey man, rap artist Fat Pimp, man, out of Texas. I'm representing for the artists, man. I want to know everything, man.
I get you.
That's all it is, man. I want to know it all, man.
What's your Instagram?
Instagram is I am Fat Pimp. I am FATPIMP, artist, actor, producer, food critic, man. I do it all, man. Y'all tap in.
I love it, bro. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Could I get your Instagram, please?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Jodi K. Edwards, JODI_EDWARDS. My name is so long.
No, you're fine. I really appreciate you. Thank you for taking your time and teaching us. Have a good one. Are you an artist, bro?
Yeah, producer, artist.
Nice to meet you, bro. What's your name?
My name is Tim Ned.
Jim L?
Tim Ned.
Tim L.
Yes, sir.
What's your Instagram, bro?
Official Tim Ned. Make sure you follow your boy, all artists. If you're looking for tracks, please holler at your boy, man.
One more time, your
Official Tim
Instagram.
Ned.
One more time.
Official Tim Ned.
Official Tim. How do you spell that? Tim Nell.
Official Tim, T-I-M-N-E-D.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Gilbert Slow.
I ain't mean to interrupt your interview like that, brother. My apologies. Sorry? I ain't mean to interrupt your interview. My apologies.
Oh, no, you good, bro. So what's your name?
I'm Jordan Guidry. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yes, sir.
You got an Instagram?
Yes, sir. Altier Productions. ALTIER Productions. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
Sir, likewise.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
He was, I said, no more to drink. No more to drink for that.
How are you?
I'm good, but I'm not anybody.
You're somebody. You're here, so I
No, I'm
appreciate
just
you.
friends with some people, and I'm not really a camera person.
You're a human just as I am. So.
I didn't mean it like that, but I mean, I'm not like a...
But I appreciate you, though. Are you an artist?
I'm not, but I am a manager, creative director for live music, Mayoshi Monet, and wardrobe stylist. Loud music.
What's your Instagram?
It is _Mayoshi Monet, MYOSHIMONA.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Alright, I'm gonna tag you on that long ass video, bro. You ready?
I don't know how I get to see myself, brother.
Bro, what's your Instagram, man?
Big Picture Architect. Big Picture _Architect. ARKTIECT. Architect. Well, I spelled that wrong. ARK Architect. ITEC. You get it. Marquise Harmon, man. Look, that's a blooper. Keep that. I am an artist. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm an author, published author.
So what's up, man? Are you from Houston?
No, I'm from Dallas, man. Well, I'm originally from Illinois, but I live in Dallas.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. How do you like the Houston scene?
I love Houston. I don't come as much. I need to. A lot of cool things going on. This festival and these panels have been really cool.
That's cool, man. Hey, I appreciate the talk that you gave out. I'm gonna post you on Instagram. I'm gonna tag you on there.
Yeah,
that way you can watch yourself.
For sure, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man.
It's just the truth, bro. I've been in it for a long time. I'm in it for a community aspect. Because that's the only way you can use Web3.
Right? All right, man.
For sure.
Brother, I appreciate you. What's your name again?
Marquise Harmon, bro.
Marquise Harmon. Nice to meet you. Are you an artist, bro?
I'm an influencer.
Influencer?
Oh, yeah.
What's your IG, bro?
Oh, Mr. Hit That Jigger.
Mr. Hit That Jigger? Yeah. You gonna pull that up real quick? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna add you and I'm gonna tag you on the video, okay, bro? All right. Nice to meet you. What's your Instagram for the people?
Barry Coffin. Just my name. BARRYCOFFING. And the company, if you want to get films, it's WeGetArtists.com.
Mind if I get a little selfie with you real quick?
Yeah. Can you wait till you're finished?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'm taking video, but I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. You were asking me something, bro? Oh, got you. I'm gonna get you right quick. Hold on. Hey. I can't get it. Yeah, it's not something. Pull it out? No diddy.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Thank you, bro. What's your name, bro? What do you do?
My name is Nico. I'm a singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sing something. No, I'm joking.
What's good? Hey, you gotta wait for tomorrow.
I got
Make
you.
Music Day Festival, hosted by Loud Music and by the Houston Public Library. Check them out. They are a blessing to the Houston community.
What time are you gonna perform?
I perform at 7:45 p.m. So if you want to boogie, if you want to dance, come out at that time. Come out before that time and see everybody else too, because they're amazing. Got some amazing performers. Check it out.
Yeah, bro. What's your Instagram for?
At Nico Ian, NIKOAEON. Check me out.
Nice to meet you.
I have not seen it yet. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
How you doing, bro? Are you an artist?
Yes, sir.
What's your artist name?
What's up, man? It's King Creole. It's the real King Creole. If you're looking for me on social platforms, Make Music Day this Saturday is gonna be amazing. Hitting the stage 2:30. You know what it is? Up Above Entertainment. That's the label. That's the squad. Hit me up, man. We bringing the grooves and the vibes to it. You know what it is, baby. Loud music.
Hit him with the IG.
The IG again, man, that's the real King Creole. If you type in King Creole, and as soon as you see the real, it's me chilling on the couch in the country. You know how we do.
Yeah, bro. Nice to
Yes,
meet
sir.
you, man. Take care. What time is it, bro? Oh shit. I gotta get back to work.